has been happening in the Kenyan Premier League. At the same time, the Harambee Stars, the side that we're wishing them all the best because they will be playing against Ethiopia, a very crucial and important tie, and we have to get maximum points. But something positive is happening because here in the country we have the Varsity League, and that's they're saying it's all about making sure that they get to tap and also nurture young rugby talent. Today has been the week 2 or match day 2, if you like, in the Varsity League. I know the Catholic monks are the host, and there is a lot that is happening on that side. Kevin Kibathi, I know you are there earlier. What exactly do we have and what should we expect in the day's action at the Varsity League?
103.5 FM as well. Have a good day.
Well, Moses, I'm here at the Catholic University ground. So the second round of the National University Rugby League is going down. Remember, the first round of the competition was held last week at the University of Nairobi. This is the inaugural edition of the competition. Already a couple of matches have been played where the host, Catholic University, have won their second consecutive game in the league. They have beaten University of Eldoret 23 to 6 points, and now they are leading in the standings. Remember also last week they beat Tuk, that is Technical University of Kenya, 44 to 14 points. And right now I'll be speaking to one of the key players of the Catholic University rugby team. Geoffrey, maybe you can tell me, how was today's game against University of Eldoret?
I can say today's game was a little bit tougher compared to the games we had before, because the players, we have experienced players in the team, and they also put too much effort. Like, yeah, they were competitive compared to last week's game. But as we progress with the competitions, the teams continue to get tougher. So I think we should work extra hard to continue so that we can compete in the cuts.
Now you've won your 2 consecutive games. Your the first 2 games. You're winning with such a big margin. Like today, you beat University of Eldoret 23 to 6. Where do you think you're getting it right when it comes to tactics, technical, and skills?
Composure is the key. Composure is key while playing, and the players have to be composed during the defense and the structure. We have to stick to the structure and avoid every minimal mistakes, because it counts. Each and every opponent is striving to beat us with our mistakes, and so we have to be competitive and work on our mistakes to avoid them. Yeah.
Right now, your team is leading in the standings. You've won, of course, your first 2 games. Does it give you pressure that going forward, you really have to maintain that form, because there are some really good teams playing here?
Yeah, like the University of Nairobi players, when they come with the mentality that we have the structure, and we are competitive side too. So if they come, they'll bring all they have. So we have to maintain. I think the pressure is on us, but we have to maintain still. Yeah.
Going forward, what can we expect from the Catholic University rugby team? What's your aim in this competition?
Our main aim is to win the competition in the Varsity League. In the Varsity League, we should win the competition. I think it will bring more pride coming into the 15th season. We'll have the psyche, and we'll compete well in the coming season with this game, with the tournament at stake right now.
Okay, thanks so much, Geoffrey, and all the best in the next few remaining matches. Now, that was Geoffrey Okwach, one of the Catholic University rugby team key players. He helped them earlier on to beat University of Eldoret 26 to 4 points. Remember, they are topping the standings right now, and he hopes that they will be able to maintain their form and maybe, just maybe, claim their first edition of the Kenya Rugby University League. Right now, I'll be speaking to one of the key players, the captain actually of the University of Eldoret team. Remember, earlier on they lost to the Catholic University. They lost 23 to 6 points. Maybe you can tell me today's game, losing against Catholic University, how was it?
Our structures were a bit, at the first half we were a bit good, but coming to the second half, at least we lacked the composure, and the structures went low, and the guys' psyche went a bit low, so it made us lose the game.
Talking of the first half, you started really well, but also you lost this game with a big margin. It was 23 to 6 points. Why do you think you got it wrong today?
I think gaining the events of the tackling, we did not tackle our opponents, so it made them run hard on us, making them getting more penalties at 22, gaining then point ahead.
Conceding, you're really conceding, your team is conceding a lot of points, a lot of trials. Where do you think you should strengthen on your defensive line to make sure that in the next remaining matches of the league that at least you will be able to win with a big margin and stop conceding a lot of trials?
Okay, what we'll go and work on is our defense and the communication according on how we are calling the people at the territorial area so that we can avoid the mistakes that we have made today.
Going forward, the boys have lost today's match, the mental strength and all that. Do you think it's going to affect the performance in the next few remaining games? And also, what's next for your team? What are you aiming to achieve, this being the inaugural edition of the University Rugby League?
Okay, due to our team, we are coming hard next time. We are facing Technical University of Kenya, and we are going to work on our attacking skills and our formation so that we can come hard and strong and maybe end up finishing at the 4th place or the 3rd place in the Varsity League.
So maybe, do you think you still stand a chance of winning this competition? Because again, it's on its second round. It's too early. I think you still stand a chance.
For now, we have a point down for the standing in for our poolings. Quite University leading, and then Mean Machine. I think it's now where we'll be heading. I think we'll be just going for the position number 4 and 3.
Okay, thanks and all the best, Captain. Now, Moses, that was a University of Eldoret captain just talking about today's performance. They lost to host Catholic University. They were beaten 23 to 6 points. They are saying that despite them losing today's match, they still have hopes that maybe they will be able to finish in the top 5 teams at the end of the season. And also, he's still pregnant with hopes that maybe, just maybe, they might be able to finish in the top 2 or even maybe win the league. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Kimathi. I know we'll be also joining Kevin Kimathi after some few minutes. This he was able to file some 30 minutes ago. Now he's getting himself in at the Makini Swimming Gala. But before we go to Makini Swimming Gala, National Super League standing. The battle has been a hefty battle, but we've seen what Western's team have been able to achieve. They never started the league for them on the other side that positively, but now they are the side that is coming to dance against the Kenyan Premier League bigwigs. Something positive coming from the Western team, and they have the know-how what exactly happens in the main league.
Exactly, and you'd have to give it to them for bouncing back after relegation. I think it's been a good fight from them because, you know, once you go down to the second tier, it becomes hard. Look at Nakuru All-Stars, who are probably going down to the regional leagues. It's quite unfortunate. So good work from Western Steamer. KCB also looking as though they're on the verge, although Nairobi Steamer is on their tails, but KCB as well. 3 years of trying. Remember, they were relegated from the KPL in 2015. It has been agonizing for them. A warm start and then a lukewarm finish. I think this time they've got it right. Nairobi Steamer and Ushuru. I think Ushuru, quite unfortunate because they started well, and look at them now in 4th. They really have to fight to return to the KPL. But in terms of the NSL this season, it has been captivating. And it's interesting to see how it's going to be in the years to come. And I hold the view that you need to have a strong first and second tier league to adequately compete on the bigger stages.
Yeah, so that is how it looks actually. Western Steamer on top there, KCB on the 2nd position, Nairobi Steamer on the 3rd position. Ushuru, they're still saying they want that playoff and they want to see if they will come back to the league. They're on the 4th position. On the 5th position is all about Bidgo. The tail end there, GFE has been having a hard time because they are the side that will be going down, and see what actually has been happening to Nakuru All-Stars. Nakuru All-Stars also, they've been having a host number of issues for themselves, and that one has clearly affected the way they have been performing. So that is what exactly is happening at the National Super League. We have matches that will be on the cards in the National Super League on Sunday, and some of the matches that will be played, FC Talanta will be trying to see if they will be able to get that victory against KCB. KCB on their side. For KCB, they have been breathing hot and cold at the same time in the main league, so you don't know what exactly will happen in that tie. For Coastal Stima, the Coastal side will be playing against Nairobi City Stars. A crucial tie maybe for Coastal Stima. Bidco United, for them, they have that date against Migori, but for St. Joseph's, they have actually had three unbeaten run. So for them, they're going to this game and they will try to see if they will be able to go to the 7th position on that log. Very, very crucial and important match for them. Nakuru All Stars, I'm seeing them down there. Nakuru All Stars will be playing against a promotion-chasing Ushuru FC. And that is a game that will be played at 3:15 Kenyan time in Nakuru. And also, the KCB match is a game that will be played at Camp Toyoyo. So there is a lot that is expected from all these teams as they try to see how they will be able to end their Premier League, their National Super League quest. National amputee football team has been sharpening their arsenal ahead of the amputee Men's Football World Cup, slated for 24th October to 5th November this year. Despite not making it past the second round in the last World Cup, the 15-member team is confident that this time round things will be different.
Nina imani kubwa tukiangalia hata ile pooling ambayo tumewekwa tunaenda kufanya vema na lazima kivyovyote vile tujisukume tulete kikombe.
Kenya is in Pool F alongside USA, Turkey and Iran. A tough group, but Kenya's pros including Dalma Sotieno, Nicholas Keio and Mohamed Munga, who plays in the Turkish Premier League, are confident that the experience will give them a boost during the pool matches.
Ninawafahamu vizuri, kwa hivyo nina imani kwamba kati ya mimi kuna Keio na kuna Munga tutaweza kuwashika wale wachezaji wale wazuri zaidi.
Tuko na hopes. Kuna venye tunaweza enda perform poa kwa hiyo World Cup.
The players have however urged the government to support them financially and improve the sports infrastructure in the country to raise the game's standards.
Na train bila kit. Hatuna boats ambazo zinaweza tusaidia kutrain vizuri, crutches pia hazipo.
I'm sorry to say this because Harambee Stars have never been to the World Cup. So let's call a spade a spade. Let people come and support the team.
This will be the second time that Kenya will be participating in the Amputee Men's Football World Cup after getting to the second round in the first appearance back in 2014. Amputee World Cup, the Kenyan team will be going to see if they will be able to win something. Remember, last time they did not make it past the second round, but this time around, the Amputee World Cup will be hosted from October 24th to 5th November, and we also wish them all the best as they go out there to represent the Kenyan side. We are not always out there to support this amputee team, maybe even sometimes the sitting volleyball, the guys who have maybe some physical challenges in their own way, but they're trying as much as possible to do something positive for themselves at the same time for the country.
Yeah, true indeed. It's unfortunate that that support isn't there. I think it's because of the whole mindset. We still believe that sport is a hobby. It's not an activity that can be income generating and that can bring both livelihoods and glory to the country. And it's because of that that you find that the lesser known sports are struggling as much as the bigger known sports. So we wish the amputee football team all the best and hope that they can improve on their second round performance from 2014.
Yes, a lot will be expected from them, and I know they can try as much as possible and represent the country the best way that they can. Let me just sample two tweets before we cross to see what exactly is happening at the swimming gala. I'm seeing here Vincent Okinda. You're saying, I'm loving the show. Thank you very much, Vincent Okinda. I'm seeing calling Salesia de Makufu Ole Kitungulu again. He's saying a lifeline, how, when we can fight for them at such a time of frustration, Kate and Scotland. These boys are humans, are human beings. So Moses, to be sincere, it is hurting a lot. I think you're talking about the national team and the immense support that we need to give them. And another tweet here, I'm seeing at Raul 6111511 is saying, I hope they do by all means. It shall be good for all of us. For now, they are used to issue. For now, they are used to issue here and there. So I'm not even getting that on well. But I know a lot of people are supporting Harambee Stars. And do you think that we have what it takes actually to get maximum points against Ethiopia as we go away?
Yeah, we do have maximum points because look at the manpower. You have Victor Wanyama in that team. You have Michael Olunga. Needless to say, that's just the cream de la cream of the talent that is there. Kenya's traditionally had strong players. I just don't know what has not been happening over the years. Anything is possible, but with the right frame of mind, the maximum points can be obtained in Ethiopia.
Yeah, and we wish them all the best. We will take a short commercial break, but remember, today is a day that we'll be broadcasting live the Leicester City game against Everton. Katie